It's your boy Miguel Z with the Value of Wrestling New Japan Rebound podcast. I've got a guest for you folks at Stockton Con.
What up, everybody? AJ Kirsch here, the voice and the host of Stockton Con. The Value of Wrestling is awesome, so subscribe on YouTube. Scan the QR code right here, now. Subscribe, check it out.
There we go.
You'll be glad you did.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, that part. Hey, man, shout out to Value of Wrestling. I'm right here with the Big O's, San Jose. We gonna shut this shit down. Love and respect, though, right? Value of Wrestling. Hello.
Man, thank you, brother.
Yo, what is up, folks? It is your boy Miguel Z with the New Japan Rebound podcast on YouTube, folks, which we are at. I am sorry today, folks, that this episode is an audio episode. I am having some technical difficulties with my internet. Yes, folks, you always hear it on the Value of Wrestling podcast on YouTube. We talk about it all the time. AT&T really sucks. It's not the greatest. Makes my video lag. Makes the podcast look bad, and you know me, folks. I don't like it. I hate it. It is what it is. But, folks, we'll go ahead and get the pleasantries out of the way. We are under the Value of Wrestling umbrella, which you can find on YouTube on the link tree below. You click that, it shoots you to all the other pages to follow me, myself, Paul S, big time on X. You can find the Facebook group Value of Wrestling on that link tree. And folks, as usual, like I said, we're on YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, Friday for your Raw, Dynamite, and SmackDown reviews. And on the weekends, folks, we go live after every PLE or any other pay-per-view that happens over the weekend. Obviously, folks, we're coming off of a big WrestleMania 2-day event. You guys seen us all weekend long. The boys just did a stellar show for the Raw after Mania, which was great. Folks, I hope you caught that. And yes, folks, it is Tuesday. It is your favorite week. We are here. We are live. We are going to talk about big business, folks. Y'all ready for it? Let's get into it. Folks, we had Sakura Genesis 2024 on April 6th. This was at Ryogoku Hall, which obviously, folks, you know that venue holds a lot of prestige. Now, folks, we're going to go ahead and get into the Frontier Zone. 20-minute time limit. 6-man tag. Bolton Oleg. Toru Yano. Tomohiro Ishii. And, folks, they picked up the big win with the Kamikaze. I'm sorry, folks, they do not have the team they wrestled that night. That's not my fault. That is on the result page that I have in hand right here. I'm sorry, folks. It's all good, though. First match on the card, folks. 20-minute time limit. Rizuki Taguchi El Desperado against Kosi Fujima and ZSJ. Match time went 9 minutes, 32 seconds. O'Connor Bridge. Kosi Fujima picking up the big win against the funky weapon himself, Rizuki Taguchi, in a great match, folks. Nothing wrong with that. Good, solid, hard-hit match. Next match on the card, folks. 20-minute time limit. We had Bushi and Hiromu Takahashi taking on Gato and the Rebel David Finlay. This match went 5 minutes, 39 seconds with the Fable Bushi picking up the big win. Obviously, folks, Bullet Club falling up short on some of their matches as of late. But we will have to see where this ends up. Bullet Club still trying to get some kind of momentum back. Obviously, the War Dogs, after the War Dog match, have been on fire. The Rebel has been on a tear. I can't wait to see what comes next, folks. I'm looking forward to it. Your next match on the card, another 6-man tag. We had just 5 guys. Doki, Yua Uemori, and Sonata against United Empires, Keanu Newman, Great Okan, and Jeff Cobb. This match went 8 minutes, 54 seconds with the Storm Clutch. Yua Uemori picking up the win over Great Okan. No complaints here. That was a great match, folks. Your next match on the card. A three-way tag team match for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championship. Your challengers, Kevin Knight and Kushida, Francisco Akira and TJP against champions Drilla Mahoney and Clark Connors. This match went 17 minutes, 29 seconds. With the full clip, Clark Connors picking up the win over Kushida. Folks, I honestly thought that maybe the Time Splitters were going to pick up the big win in this one. Obviously, they picked up a lot of momentum through the road to Genesis. Coming up short is a heartbreaker, folks. Very big heartbreaker. Your next match on the card, folks. 60-minute time limit for the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Championship. Your challengers of Bushiman with Hiroki Goto and Yoshihashi against Chase Owens and Kenta. This match went 13 minutes, 51 seconds with your winners and new IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, Bushiman picking up the big win. That's great because obviously Hiroki Goto tore it up through the New Japan Cup. I was excited for this, but folks, this is great stuff. Bullet Club coming up short. Bushiman picking up the big win, getting the tag straps. No complaints at all. Your next match on the card, 60-minute time limit for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. The challenger Yo against his former tag team partner Sho. This match went 1 minute 36 seconds with the referee stoppage. Sho picking up the win. Still your IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champ, taking out his partner Yo. No complaints here. This is how it goes. House of Torture, doing what House of Torture does best. How can you complain about that, folks? Nothing wrong with that. Your next match on the card, folks, a special tag match of a Shota Umino with his longtime mentor Jon Moxley against the Scapegoat Jack Perry and Ren Narita, Shota's two biggest rivals. This match went 14 minutes, 32 seconds with the Death Rider. Jon Moxley picking up the big win over Ren Narita, putting Ren Narita into the ground, thus giving him and Shota the win. I'm not complaining. It's about time Shota went and got his partner in crime. Had to go get the big guns for this one. No complaints at all. Your next match on the card, folks, 60-minute time limit for the Never Openweight Championship. The Angry Dragon Shingo Takagi against the end-all be-all, your current Never Openweight Champion, Evil. This match went 21 minutes, 14 seconds with the Last Dragon. Your winner and new Never Openweight Champion, Shingo Takagi. Man, folks, if there's any belt that I feel that is cursed that no one ever seems to defend and retain, this has to be that belt, folks. The Never belt I've always been a big fan of. I'm more so prone to it because, yes, that was the first ever title I've seen defended at a New Japan show with my son. He's a big fan of that belt. I'm a big fan of that belt. But man, can anyone retain this title? Who knows at this point? Now, folks, we're going to get into your main event of the night. Excuse me. Very excited about this main event because the challenger went on a tear since his hair versus hair match, picking up the biggest win of his career with the New Japan Cup, calling out a legend in his own right, El Destino Tetsuya Naito. We had our IWGP Heavyweight Championship match, your champion Tetsuya Naito against Yota Tsuji. This match was a banger, folks. It went 34 minutes and 26 seconds. It was a clinic in strong style wrestling. If you get the chance to check out this match, folks, I'm telling you, you need to go and watch this match. This match was crazy. Now, folks, your winner and still IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, Tetsuya Naito. I'm a little heartbroken about that, only because, yes, folks, I was hoping Yoda would pick up the big win because he talked about bringing back the previous generation New Japan IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. I guess we're gonna have to wait for that one, folks. Like I said, folks, I've got no complaints with that result. It was a strong match. It was a great match. I am not mad about that at all. But folks, we ended that. We're going into April 12th, folks. I know you're ready to hear about this one. Friday, April 12th, folks. Windy City Riot, folks. Man, I'm looking forward to this only because we've seen the call out for that world title match. But we're going to go ahead and break down this card real quick. We have a 20-minute time limit. Strong Survivor match. Matt Vendegraff against Zane J. Matt Vendegraff is a hell of a talent. We got to see him at Battle in the Valley. He pulled off the big win out there. I'm looking forward to his next matchup. Your next match is a 20-minute time limit women's tag team match. We have Mina and Vivian Van against Trish Adora and Alex Windsor. That's going to be a solid women's match. I love seeing the women go toe-to-toe with each other. They're doing great things with Stardom. I've got no complaints about that. Then we go to the main card, folks. Your first match on the card. The Murder Grandpa himself, Minoru Suzuki against Ren Narita. If y'all know Minoru Suzuki and how he treats young lions, and mind you, Ren Narita was a young lion for a very long time, I think the beating he might get from Minoru Suzuki will make him wish he stayed a young lion. Your next match on the card for the New Japan Strong Women's Championship, Stephanie Valkyrie against AZM. This is Valkyrie's first defense as champion. Great female talent. She was also featured at Battle in the Valley. It was great to see that match against Julia. Speaking of Julia, we'll get into that in a second. Your next match on the card, 30-minute time limit. Strong Openweight Tag Team Champ. Open Challenge 4-way match. Your champions, Godsend, El Phantasmo, Hikuleo against Shane Hayes and Mikey Nichols against Jorel Nelson, Royce Isaacs, and then Fred Rosser and Tom Lawler. Wow. Insane, folks. Insane. Who'd have thought it? Tom Lawler, Fred Rosser in a tag team together. They went to wars with each other, against each other. And folks, I can't wait to see the outcome of this one. Your next match on the card, 30-minute time limit. It is a grudge match, folks. The one, the shooter, Shota Umino, is going to get his hands on the scapegoat, Jack Perry. Yeah, 30 minutes, folks. I'd love to see Shota get his, because Jack Perry deserves every ounce of vengeance that this man has coming for him. Your next match on the card, folks. Mustafa Ali against Hiromu Takahashi. That'll be a great match. At one point, I think he did want the junior heavyweight title, but folks, neither of these guys have it. This is just going to be a strong match. I'm looking forward to it. Your next match on the card, a Riot Rules tag team match, no DQ, Tornado tag members revealed on entrance. Your captain of Team 1 is Eddie Kingston, the Mad King himself, against Gabe Kidd and tag team partners of his choosing. Like I said, folks, we don't know who the tag team partners are. We won't know until the night of. I'm looking forward to this match. Gabe Kidd, Eddie Kingston tore the house down at Battle in the Valley. I'm looking forward to what they bring next. Your 7th match on the card, 15-minute time limit for the New Japan World TV Championship. Your champion, Matt Riddle, against ZSJ. This is going to be a great match, folks. ZSJ looking to get back what was rightfully the TV title. I'm looking forward to it. Your next match on the card, your co-main event of the night, the Wanted Man, Nick Nemeth, against the Stone Pitbull, Tomohiro Ishii. No complaints here. This will be a solid match. I don't know if it's going to be for the global title. We will see. And then your main event of the night. We've seen this man get called out at Battle in the Valley. We've been waiting for this night. 60-minute time limit. IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. Your challenger, the Death Rider, Jon Moxley, against the El Destino, Tetsuya Naito, your champion. It's going to be a hell of a match. Folks, if you know me, I'm always juiced for these matches. I'm looking forward to it, folks. I hope you're looking forward to it, folks. Again, folks, like, share, subscribe. You hit the notification bell, folks, so you know what's coming. I'm your boy, Miguel Z. That is your Rebound. I'm going to go ahead and get ghosted here, folks, and I'll catch you again on Rebound.